Okay, folks, here we have my ever helpful little helper, Abby Bear. But what we're going to talk to you guys about is what this actually means. SSWH. First, we're going to get back to the way these machines first started with 220, where we took two 110s, converted to 220. But here we go. We're going to show you right here how it's done with switches. I mean, two double pull, double throw, on, off, on switches. It's just plain complicated. All this, you know, I put over 1,000 hours on a system like this and found out a few things that I'm not going to get into about it personally, but may offend some people's feelings or something if I do, so let's not get into that. But you know, it worked, made money with it, but there's a few problems here. If something were to go wrong with this, something were to go out, you, the carpet cleaner in the field, you got to fix it. There's no rep buy, there's no shop that's going to fix this thing. Someone did the Quick 220, which is also a complicated electronic device, which eventually something's going to go wrong with it, like everything does. Okay, everything breaks. So how I'm designing this equipment with the SSWH in mind, okay, is that you have to fix stuff, okay? Everything that I make is designed with failure in mind. Yeah, guys, shit goes wrong. Pressure regulator fails. I have another one back here. This was a brand new pressure regulator. Glad I checked things out before I even do stuff, and it was bad. So it's just bypassed to another regulator, and it's fixed. The machine's running perfectly. Everything from quality, toggle switches, covers, everything is taken care of. The way the motors are mounted, you know, you're not going to have to play around with be a contortionist or a Houdini to figure out how to fix something here. It is that simple. We do not use plastic toggles, you know, rocker switches. Something that's always pretty interesting, little things I don't do, this is from another person's equipment, is that this is a 12 gauge wire, and they tried to cram it into a 14 to 16 gauge connector. And this is what happens with stuff. I had to do a repair on a customer's piece of equipment, and the switches kept blowing out or going wrong, and there you go. You know, little things like that. Everything we do is, I wired all this. It's basically all done to 10 to 12 gauge wire, 12 gauge connectors, no spade connectors. You know, I try not to use them. There are two spade connectors in here connected to the circuit breaker. Nothing I can do about that. The only way I could hook those up. But everything is manufactured, and everything is designed with failure in mind, because it will fail. Your pump will go out. You will have to connect your pump. You will have to be able to take the pump head off. Here you can easily take the pump head off with just an Allen wrench, and the pump is on quick connects. So it comes right off. Boom. Motor is on quick connects. Everything is on quick connects. Everything comes in and out. The only thing you're going to need is basically a screwdriver, a hex driver, and a 1/2 inch socket or wrench. It's that simple. So here we're getting down to the SSWH, what that actually means. And actually it means super simple wiring harness. Or as for carpet cleaners, which is called stupid simple wiring harness. It is that simple. You don't have to trace things down. Everything is divided up. No two wires are going across each other that come from one to the other. And no, I'm not going to show anybody the wiring. It ain't going to happen. I am tired of doing everybody else's R&D for them. They can figure it out for themselves. But the way this is, it is that simple. Each component can be changed out in a matter of minutes. Not hours, not days, not whatever. But literally each component, you know, from the pump to the vac to the vac to the pump out, can be changed in a matter of minutes. The water pump is the most difficult to take out. That might take you 5 minutes to replace that. So that's where we get the SSWH, which stands for the Stupid Simple Wiring Harness, or Super Simple Wiring Harness. You know, when you have electric machines, you're not going to have to chase down wires. It's just that simple, guys. And this is what we've come up with. And every new technoviking made from now on after this machine will have the Super Simple Wiring Harness in it. It'll make your life easy, simple. But you know, you got to carry spare parts with you. You have to have a spare vacuum motor, spare pump head, a bearing kit, you know, things that will keep you going when things go wrong. And basically, there you go. That's what it means, Super Simple Wiring Harness, or Stupid Simple Wiring Harness, depending on how you want to deal with that. And there you go. It's just that simple. No 220 to worry about, no washers and dryers in the way, pulling people's washer and dryer out, whatever. Just two regular standard 15 amp circuits will run everything just fine in a home. Just two separate circuits. There you go. And if you need to run a third motor, if you have a long hose run, that's where the vac booster comes into play. But I do believe that this here is probably going to fit someone very nice. It's super simple wiring harness, and it just is that easy to replace components or anything else in the machine, literally in minutes. And also no proprietary parts. You know, you can go to Granger and other places. If you need the parts, you can find them. You don't have to order the parts from me, the manufacturer. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.